DA got that dope.
Yeah, I love hearing Eminem with soul infused beats. Like I said, I hope he continues this sound. I also love the introspective lyrics as well. That sums up like his whole career. But yeah.
Yeah, you make a good point. I think about the soul thing. It was refreshing to see Eminem be calmer here. I remember Fantano thought this was
that's a
like a
good point.
snooze fest, but I actually disagree. I thought actually him being calm and very mellow, actually, like mellower than most of the album or even a lot of his career, was actually refreshing to see. I enjoyed that combined with the introspective lyrics.
Good
They're
point.
kind of, I guess, more subtle. Even the way he's wording it, I think he's talking in metaphors, especially that part where he's talking about like not responding to people. It wouldn't be worth it. It's like stomping on cars, all that stuff.
Great
I actually
point,
really liked that. I thought it was cool. It felt different for him, not just musically, this song, but also just his approach to it from a conceptual level.
Yeah, I feel like it's a more interesting version, more interesting, but like a more novel approach to the topic he covered on Premonition. Because Premonition was essentially, again, just lashing out. But then with this, he approaches that same exact thing, but from a more thought out way, dare I say.
Yeah.
The line about him taking back the Tyler, the creator, this and everything, like just that really kind of embodies the song, really. Just looking at things on a more nuanced level than just, oh, you don't like me, fuck you.
Yeah,
you know?
That's him growing up right there in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
I really like the song. I really like listening to the chorus. Like, I really like what Don Toliver brought to the album or to the song. One criticism I do have is if you really just listen to the verses, like instead of just being straight up introspective, like he does have that dumb wordplay thing still. In the first and second verse, he mentions it in the second verse being dumb, but in the first verse he says something like, I sit on the ledge to shit on your heads. Like he talks about doing that. And then like in the second verse he says like, I might take a dump and then talk about doing dumb shit. like I wish he didn't include that.
Towards the end of that second verse, when you talk about like Godzilla squashing a crouton with combat boots on, like,
oh yeah,
that was just a pure example to me, unfortunately, of him just having a rhyme scheme for the sake of it. You know, like back in his older days, he used to have. It was like he was telling a story that just happened to rhyme.
Yeah, I remember he did that on Headlights as well. He kept trying to work in this clumsy metaphor about chemical warfare and everything. And I get it was a metaphor for his relationship with his mum, but that felt out of place to me, you know? I'd rather he just tackle it head on in this instance.
Yeah.
Like, imagine in Cleaning Out My Closet, instead of just going straight at what he's talking about, he takes a detour and talks about fast food chains.
But he's gotten better with that in the last couple albums.
You can really see that improve. Yeah, Kamikaze and Music Being Murdered By generally are way more focused. He still slips into that, like, you know, with no regrets. Like, he slips into it like once or twice, but it doesn't take up as much anymore, you know? So he's definitely working on it, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still noticeable. It's still there, but we can definitely appreciate his progression.